Send me your submissions, I'll rate your gameplay. If you take a bison, you get F's all day. I really want to rate gameplay with you. Please like and subscribe for your boy. Subscribe for your boy. Yeah! Ladies, gentlemen, it is episode 122, and I am really excited for this one. It's a maximum rever, but more than that, it's my team tour teammate this season. But more than that, it's a long time, and I mean all the way back to like 80 subs, supporter and friend of the channel. It's Merko, yeah! If you clapped with me just then, you have earned my respect, because you are clearly an empath. Alright, anyway, let's get into his run. Good tidings, Mr. Revealing Grounder's Tale. Hey! I have procured a certified classic for you today. Do enjoy it and say hi to Lath for me. He's actually sleeping. I'll do it after the vid. Okay, let's get into the run. I watched the first few seconds. Don't worry, it'll turn HD in a second. The man is on Star Pack, the new Star Pack, so this will be cool. Now, while his run begins, I want to say this. Merko has been streaming quite consistently. And who will you find in his streams? You'll always find Isatashi, myself, and Flame, and then anyone else who's like active at the time. And Merko has been running the gauntlet, and let me tell you something. It is always a good time. I have shared his Twitch recently. I'll put it in the description as well. Take a second right now, press the description, open his his Twitch, the link, and follow him. It is always a good time. I love Merko. And there's one thing that I really appreciate about him. Somebody in chat one time was maybe Merko brought it up, about how many children he could beat in a fight. And Merko is really passionate about the fact that he thinks people underestimate how many children they could beat at once. He makes it very clear he has no intention of actually doing this. But he's like, I threw out the number 30. Like, I think 30 kids would beat me up. Merko is convinced that not only would he beat 30 children up easily, but he could do more. It's just so funny to me that he's so convinced that this, like, he just goes against the grain on this. Like, 30? Nah, not enough. Maybe you can come in chat and ask him himself. He also often talks about the size of his swan. Maybe you can ask him about that as well. In comes the level. You don't hit the elk, but you do hit hawk donkey. Okay. We are finding our way into a movement build. Respect. I like this. You've just got yourself a 4 gold avocado. Yeah, no, but you're setting that up for turn 7, I guess. Why is this toad at the front? I think, Merko, I think you were beating them anyway, but I'm very... The front toad is situationally something you can do, but that was just absolutely awful. Anyway, Merko is heading towards a movement build, and he's gonna need... He hasn't done Chihuahua. He's got Donkey. I don't know, let's see, maybe it's not a movement build. As I love this other guy's build, he is gonna be absolutely filthy in a few turns. Merko, the donkey is cooking. The donkey is cooking. I said this in a recent video I recorded. I am a homer, right? I am absolutely a homer, so take this with a grain of salt. But Donkey might actually be one of the best units in this pack. And in custom packs as well, like, just how many teams rely on their back pet to be there, like, in terms of synergy? Oh my god, this iguana is going insane. And you draw as a result. Yeah, and then the donkey's just like... Hey, actually, no, it's more like a lasso. The donkey's like... like that kind of thing. Things and such of that nature. Are you going to use this frog, Merco, would be my question. Pepe Le Pew. I mean, we're getting results right now with this push peel build. The issue is that it falls off once other teams scale more late game. So how are you going to capitalize on this? You're going to level the donkey. You're going to bring in Orca? Are you going to frog swap? No, you're going to... Oh! Merco! You're both donkey bullet. Did you do it better? You hit the cock? Rooster, 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 rooster. Don't take it out. Just let's be mature about this, people. I can't even think of jokes to make right now. I'm locked in. What direction is Merco going? Yep. Yep. Ibex obviously synergizes. Obviously. Naturally. There's a synergy there. Okay, this guy's very similar builds. These orcas are all... These orcas have been eating roosters, my guy. Okay, where do we go from here? That makes sense. Yep. Okay, you're going to be a mimic octopus. And we're going... Oh my god. So now you're going to ostrich scale. This is going to turn into a mimic octopus. Which means you can keep the ibex on board. And now we've found synergy. We found scaling. We found synergy. The small baguettes are ready to cook. I'd love it if you bought an actual baguette on your team. Okay, you lose this round. You do indeed lose this round, but it's okay because we're setting up. You know, did you agree with that? This sentiment, Merco? Level 3 mimic octopus, very naughty. Ostrich. Level freeze. We need 4 tier 6s to trigger the ability. The scaling is low, but the synergy is strong. And we have 1 mimic octopus giving us its best effort. Alright. Now this build beats you. You go to 1 health. Although you did... They didn't get their, They didn't get all their strawberries to pop off. No, they still win. Alright. You're gonna... For this to work, the ostrich is so slow, you're gonna need a good round. A chocolate in shop would go a long way. Chocolate? Buy the... Oh, you can't. Oh, God, the ostrich is a tricky little fella. Also, Merco, I'm gonna add this in. This is, you want some actual rating? Merco, you play with your speed. Your, like, in-battle speed is so quick that when I'm watching you stream, you often miss a whole bunch of things that are happening that then you could win future rounds with. It's too fast, dude. Now I sound like grounded sap, I know. The push, the pull, the draw, we're still alive. And now you're kind of like... You're like a Danish hiker at this point. You're just like... no, actually, no. You don't gain momentum by going up. Give this man a tier 6 on the next roll. Ooh, now I'm locked. Now we're wide scaling. Not well, but just a bit. Just a little smidgy of wide scaling and things and such. Donkey only now pulls forward the... It's happening so quick, but just these 3. Basically, you've got your tank, you've got your support, and then you've got 3 jokesters at the back. These 3 right here, the donkey, the ibex, and the iguana, they're the class clowns. Back of the bus, back of the classroom, just messing with people. Oh, it's so good. Ah, beautiful, stunning. Now you're cooking, Merco. 7 wins. We're building up. We're Danish. We're Danish sledders. There's the stats. Now you want your Ibex level. You're going to freeze tier 6s. You're going to get the Ibex level, which will give you tier 6s, and then you roll once, stats widespread. We've got our... the synergy we all know and love. The scaler, the tank, and the jokesters at the back. Again, Merco's speed is so fast that you probably aren't fully comprehending what's happening, as he often doesn't when he's playing. Okay. I deserve to have pain just then. Yeah, makes sense. Give him more tier 6s. Give him more tier... So the team, as is the case, wide scaling like this is quite terrible with the ostrich, but in this case it's doing enough. Merko, you genuinely did cook with this build though. The movement build is really strong early and really weak late game in this pack, but you've done enough to keep it alive. You have a level 3 Mimic Octopus. You're just... The Ibex, Mimic Octopus, and Donkey synergy is kind of insane, if I'm being honest. I wish the speeds were slower so we could truly appreciate what's happening. You know what? Screw it. I'll sometimes be the change that you want to see in the world. We're going half speed. See if you can take in everything that's happening. What? Ah! What? Ah! Okay, you really want me to read this. Enemy summoned or pushed deals 6 damage to it. Okay. Okay. You're going to now take us back to the last battle. You really want us to see? Are you going to slow down the battle for us? Are you going to do my job for me? Enemy summoned or pushed deals 6 damage. Here we go. Pops the melon. The audio is all scuffed. 1. Is it the fact that you that perfect breakpoint earlier? I don't know, I'm kind of stupid, dude. Maybe I missed it. Or is it just the fact that you popped that melon right there? Were you winning anyway? Maybe it was a draw? Either way. Let's close on this, Merko. You took the push build, which we all know is very fun, and you actually turned it into a viable sort of machine. And I am appreciative of that. We want more star pack submissions, dude. We want it! And also, we want to go... I'm going to say this one more time. Go follow Merko on Twitch. You drop down the description, you press the bloody the link and then the follow, and then you see him, man. He's got his schedule, he's got everything. Now, tactically, there were some interesting calls in the mid-game, but I think like you mostly found your line and cooked. I think A- is fair. Creativity, I haven't seen this exact version before, so I go A+. And dominance, I think I go B+. I settle at A-. But I settle you, Merko, as an A+ gentleman, a Danish friend, a scholar, a fan of the donkey and mimic octopus, and a man who could beat up more than 30 children according to himself. Thanks for watching, people. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Shout out to Merko. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.